I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We welcome Mana Moon. Hi.
Hello, welcome.
Hey, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Mena Moon, and I am a VTuber. I stream on Twitch and also multi-stream on YouTube, planning to multi-stream on TikTok. I am 333 years old because I have a curse, so I cannot get older. And I stopped counting because I don't like counting. Counting is hard. I come from the moon, and I'm a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more, but let's just keep it at that for now.
It's nice to be talking to someone who is a little bit older than me, anyways.
I stopped counting years ago.
Oh, unfortunately, mine are coming 5 at a time. So, how long have you been doing the VTube thing?
Oh my goodness, it's been many years. I would say around definitely over 10 years.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been doing it for a long time. I started many years ago, and I just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And I took it way more serious a few years ago, and since then I've been trying to take it more and more serious now.
Yeah. So you've been doing the content creation thing for quite a while. What brought you into it in the first place?
What brought me into content creation was that I have a goal to make other people happy and smile.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to bring happiness to the world somehow and like make a difference. And I feel like the way I can do it is through my content.
Well, you do have a very cheerful voice. I can tell you that.
Oh, thank you.
It really lends itself to this sort of thing. Or were you somebody who always kind of wanted to be in front of an audience and kind of entertain people?
Yes, I've always wanted that. I love doing a lot of different creative things. Like I like doing art, I like singing, I like dancing, I like voice acting. I like so many things, and I feel like I can bring that to the table throughout VTubing, and then I can reach people at different places and all that, and make them happy different ways.
Well, you definitely can reach people at different places. That's for sure. I mean, all over the world and next door is where you'll be able to find folks that'll be tuning into your streams. Was it easy for you to adapt to having, a kind of an audience that was trying to interact with you at the same time while you were streaming?
In the start, I was struggling very much. When I look back at it now, I'm like, oh my God. It wasn't the best content I made, but I definitely feel like I have adapted to it now over time, and I've become way better. I have grown as a person, and I feel like I can interact with it, like way better than I could back then. Because I do have autism. I'm not really. I get like really nervous sometimes, and different things like that, and I'm not really good at talking and expressing myself, but I've definitely learned it and learned to be in front of an audience after time now.
Well, I mean, your voice doesn't betray that. It's very expressive, and I imagine you use that in your singing very much so. Have you always been a singer?
I have always been a singer, yeah. I used to do a little bit of musicals sometimes because I like doing musical stuff, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
But I've always been wanting to be a singer. I've always wanted to be like travel around singing, doing concerts. It's always been a thing.
Yeah.
I like doing songwriting. I like to write my own songs. I don't know how to do music though, but I know how to sing and I know how to write.
Yeah, well, you don't really have to know exactly, how to write music as long as you know what you want to hear. and then you have somebody else write the music down if necessary. Especially if you know how to if you know what you're looking for. What type of music do you normally like to sing?
I like to sing stuff that people can relate to somehow. It either is going to be love songs or really sad songs or kind of depressing songs, something like that. Because if it's like love songs, people can really feel it if they're in love. And if it's like sad songs, they can like, let's say they have a really bad day, they can kind of listen to it and relate to it. Because I feel like relatable songs is really important, at least in my daily life. I like, if I don't feel too good, I like to listen to something that can kind of make me feel or like relate to it, you know?
Yeah, I've always found that music kind of focuses me a little bit. Whether I'm, I was a 1980s kid, so we had all sorts of stuff to choose from. Your new wave or your old style goth stuff, if you really wanted to get into it. So
Oh
whatever
yeah.
whatever the mood was, we could throw on an album and really challenge it, really channel it into energy for what we could do. So music's been a pretty big part of your life.
It has definitely.
Yeah.
It's something that's a daily part of me. I listen to music all the time.
Yeah, that's cool. We're going to hear from Mana Moon in just a few minutes here at one of the songs that you put together and have already recorded. We'll have that a little bit later on in the interview. But I also want to talk about art here, especially. Um, Sometimes I talk to folks who are artists. Sometimes I talk to folks who are singers. It's a little bit more rare to talk to folks who are both artists and singers. So you must
Yeah,
have you are a person of many talents.
I definitely am. Definitely.
So what was art something that you developed along with your singing?
Art is something I've done since I was really, like, I say young. So my actually my family used to work for like different art places and work like, if you know Space Jam example, I've
Hmm.
had like someone in my family worked on that one, and
Mm.
so I kind of grew up with the art and artists.
Wow, that is really neat. Now that's some work there. What type of art do you like to what types of art do you like to develop on your own? What do you do?
I really enjoy the anime style.
Mm.
I'm so much in love with anime. I love
Mm.
anime so much, and also video games characters and different things. I like to draw OCs
Mm.
and like a bunch of stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
My last art piece was an art piece by the VTuber Camilla I drew,
Mm.
and it went out so well. I'm in love with that art piece.
She'd be fun to draw. It's very,
Yeah, very.
very expressive. And the new model that she's got is very expressive too. Um,
Well, yeah, it's so great.
yeah, it's a little different, but it's also the same. Still the same imp behind it. Uh,
I
the
still dream to get another model at some point. And
well,
I'm just having my first model right now.
yeah,
There is a 3D model in the works right now, and I am planning to do a 3D debut and a concert actually.
yeah. I wanted to bring that up. You're putting together. You're still working on it, but you want to do a live concert. This is something that a lot of independent VTubers dream about, but you're putting the wheels in motion.
Yes, I am. I like to plan a lot of things. It takes time. Definitely takes time because I'm one person about all this. I don't really have other people helping me, so I work. I'm also working on my lore video,
Hmm.
and I'm doing that as well myself.
Mm.
So,
You've really taken to this, haven't you, over the years?
oh yes, I have learned so many things, and I want to put it all on the works now. I want to put it out there. You know.
Yeah, that's something else. I have trouble doing that. I don't when I see when I do something that I think that is kind of expressive of what I want to do. I don't want to show people. I want to keep it to myself. Have you always been able to like show your work to other folks and say, look, this is what I've done?
Yes, I've always been very open and like being like, oh my God, like I'm such an open person. I'm like an open book, you know.
Yeah, yeah. There's never been any um fear of hearing what other people have to say about it.
I love hearing people's meanings about things I do.
Mm.
I'm like, how can I improve? What can I do better? Because I just I want to get better, you know? It's like my dream
Mm,
to be better and be good at my work.
yeah, well, you definitely bring um, excitement to it. I mean, just from hearing you talk about it, it's obvious you're smiling. It's must this must be a huge part of your life at this point.
Very.
Yeah.
I it's like almost who I am, I would say at this point. Being a VTuber is who I am, an artist, a gamer, and just all those kind of things. It's just who I am now.
Yeah, it has this kind of given you an opportunity to express the whole content creation of VTuber thing, giving you a chance to be more expressive than you might have been able to do without it.
Yeah, I would say so.
Mm.
'Cause I use it a lot to express myself, or if I get like pictures or videos in my head or something, and then I get really excited, and then I'm like, oh my God, I need to draw it right now.
Did were you
Or
self-taught drawer?
what?
Were you self-taught as far as art goes?
Yes, I'm self-taught for almost everything, I would say. I haven't really gone to much things. I went to a little bit of singing lessons when I was at some point younger, but that was it. And it wasn't that much even.
Oh my gosh. So you're one of those natural talents that didn't have to work that hard for it, like others.
No, definitely not. Definitely not natural. I just put a lot of time and effort into improving myself over time.
And now you're trying to be all humble about it.
Oh,
I'm just jealous of folks like yourself who have those talents and are able to spread it out to everybody. It's great that you have this outlet to do it, though. I can't imagine somebody who has this ability bubbling inside them having to keep it under wraps for a period of time. Um,
to be honest, I think that every single person has the ability to do whatever they want to. It just takes time and patience.
yeah, yeah. It does help if you have a good support system. Did you have that support system?
What do you mean by support system?
I mean, did you have folks that kind of cheered you on along the way, or was it really all
Oh yes.
you yourself and you?
I I definitely my mother cheered me on
Mhm.
from day one.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good to have that sort of thing behind you. But um, 10 years doing this. I mean, did you start off as a face cam streamer, or how did you start off?
I actually did.
Yeah,
Yes, I did that.
yeah,
And but then I didn't I've always like wanted to be anime, you know, like
yeah.
be like this. Always wanted to be anime and move around and be like that. And it's a dream coming true, being able to do it and with all the technology now and everything.
Oh yeah, that is big because 20 years ago this wasn't going to happen. It just you
Definitely not.
Yeah, not certainly not in the way it is now, and having the world be so small right now is something. Your audience is potentially the whole planet. I mean,
My audience is everything to me. I
yeah,
hold them very dear. I hold every single person dear. New people, like old people coming in, and everybody.
yeah. When you did get those first couple of people coming back to see what you had to offer and kind of starting to rely on you to stream, how did that make you feel?
That made me feel really good, especially once I met as a fan of mine
Mhm.
in VR chat, and they said like, "Oh my God, are you Manamoon?" And I was like, "Yeah, yes." They're like, "You're the reason I play VR chat, and like I lurk in your chat all the time, and you're the reason why I do what I do." And I was like, "Me? Like me? Like what?" And that just really made me so happy. I think back to that so often, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing a difference. Even though people are lurking, like, I'm definitely doing a difference to, like, people out there.
Yeah, yeah. Have you been able to find some collaborative people to work with in the VTuber community?
Well, I've collabed with a lot of different people. It's been so many people, like, and YouTubers I collabed with, and
Yeah,
I enjoy it. I love collabing so much.
yeah. Oh, I just love to hear that in your voice. That's really something to hear because when it's so obvious when you're enjoying what you're doing and talking about what you enjoy to do, and that's very infectious. And I could imagine being a listener really being caught up in your streams that way.
I like to be very expressive, expressful and stuff like that. I really do like horror games because I scream a lot and I get very scared. I think that's really funny when that happens.
So do you go for the horror games that'll give you all the jump scares, or do you like the ones that'll keep you on your seat for a couple hours while you're playing
I like every horror stuff, like all of it. I just get scared so easily, just like a little noise. And sometimes chat posts in like a little noise saying a little jump scare, and I get just scared. I'm like, oh my God, guys, don't do it now.
it? So yeah, the redeems scare you off too.
Yeah, indeed. Even though when I'm not playing horror, I just like I'm playing something and I'm just like in my own head, and all suddenly there's like ooga booga, and I'm like, oh my God, what's happening?
No, not now. The are you where you thought you'd be at this point, or are you further along, or what? Or did you have a plan to be where you are right now?
I'm actually not sure. I don't think I have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
At least I would like to grow more. It's a get to reach more people and all that, and I get more friends and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just taking everything how it goes, one day
Yeah,
at a time.
yeah, and it sounds like you're enjoying yourself along the way. I mean, have you had some times when it's kind of burnt out a little bit for you?
Well, it's not that it's burnt out. It's more like I have my mental will go up and down, and then I will, if I'm not doing that good mentally, I have some times when I don't go live so much, but I try to keep it very consistently
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that I stream often. At least I stream like 3 times a week, and I've been holding to that for a good while now.
That's good. That's good. And you kind of recognize when that's coming on. So and your regulars kind of realize when that's going on.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's good to have a community that's reactive to that and knows reasons why you're doing things and care enough to come back. It's you can bring people to the water, but you got to make them drink a second time. It,
exactly.
and bringing people in and being able to hold them is a great skill. Sounds like that. I mean, I don't want to say oh it's been natural for you. You obviously worked at it, but it does sound like that this is really in your wheelhouse. This VTuber thing is something that was almost built for you.
I would say so, definitely. It's a dream coming true being a VTuber and getting to do content. I will say I'm gonna keep doing this for probably ever. I love it so much. I've already done it for so long, and I'm not gonna stop. I am gonna keep going. I'm definitely gonna keep going. Over 20 years from now, you're gonna still see me on the platforms. I'm still gonna be there. I'm gonna do my best, and I'm
Well,
gonna keep going and think positive. And
well, who knows what it's going to be like in 10 years? It's the technology continues to grow and expand, and people come up with new ways to do things. Um, what are you looking forward to technology wise?
technology wise,
Yeah.
I would really like a whole um suit that's like it's more stuff that's affordable.
Hmm.
But I would also looking into a nerve gear is something that's really cool. I really would like to be in the future.
Nerve gear. Now tell me about that.
Nerve gear. Oh, there's this anime called Sword Art Online, and they have this headset where they go in like a nerve gear, and then I think that's really cool.
Hmm.
And it would be really cool if we can get that made so we could all go into like the virtual world kinda
Mm.
and be in there where we don't have to run into walls, example. And
Yeah.
be
You
because
haven't.
I do have a VR
Yeah.
right now and I use that pretty often, but a nerve gear would be so much better.
Do you have dents in your walls where you run into them head first?
Not yet, not yet, but I do run into my closet pretty often.
We gave I guess they gave my grandson a headset to try, and he's not 10 years old yet, and he put it on and immediately ran right at the television. Like, no, no, don't do that. Um, yeah, that's going to solve a lot of things, isn't it? Because you really you're you kind of shuck off all the physical when you do something like that, and have the ability to move around.
Definitely. I have around 4,000 hours at least in VR
Oh
right
wow,
now.
wow, wow! That's it. That's pretty amazing. Now you talk about dancing as well. Have you done that on stream, or have you been able to figure out how to do it?
Yes, I do dancing on stream sometimes.
Mm.
I do it I mostly I dance in VR chat a lot often.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of stage dancings and performances, yes. I
Yeah.
like doing shuffling a bunch, and I also like to do singing and dancing and stuff like that. I've done a lot of that in the past in different shows and stuff on VR chat.
Oh wow. So when you do have your big concert coming up, it's going to be an all points bulletin extravaganza, huh?
It's gonna be dancing and singing indeed.
Oh wow. That's going to be something to see. And I I don't put anything past you. I think it at this point, even just talking to you for these few minutes, that I would not bet against you for anything you want to do. It sounds like me. You're very determined, and you'll keep going until you get it.
Indeed, I will. I
Yeah,
am determined. I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be doing it for so many years.
well, that's cool. So, what have you wanted to do that you haven't been able to do yet, besides the concert coming up?
Oh, I really want to do a charity stream.
Mm,
It's been a dream of mine to do that for a long time, but I don't think I'm there yet to be able to do that.
mm,
But hopefully one day I can do charity streams. I would really like to help different communities that definitely would need it.
yeah, yeah, and and I think you have the ability to do it. I think you'll. I just think that at this point there isn't anything that you put your mind to that you're not going to be able to do. It just seems like you're a force of nature at this point.
Thank you. Oh, there's also I would like to make my own video game and anime at some point.
Oh, that's cool. Now we haven't talked about the voice acting type stuff. Have you been able to do some of that yet?
I've done a little bit of a few projects here and there.
Yeah.
I do. I've done a little bit, not too much.
Hmm.
I really want to voice act for animes, but I really don't know how to get into it so much. But I like playing around with my voice a bunch,
Yeah.
and I am planning some future projects that I'm gonna be making myself with voice acting.
Ah, yes. Are you going to be doing kind of recorded scripts and that sort of thing?
I am going to be doing recorded scripts, and I'm going to do little small animations. I'm gonna animate and stuff like that, and also, of course, my lore, I'm planning to do some voice acting for some different things there.
Mm. Yeah, Mana, is there anything that you're not able to do here?
There is definitely things I'm not able to do, but I can do a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's the power of
fast.
the moon.
It's amazing. It just to keep you're just um so creative and willing to express that creativity. It's very refreshing to hear that sort of thing. Uh, have you always been that way? I mean, even as a young kid?
Yes, I have always been like this, wanting to be creative, wanting to do my best, and also I've always been positive, trying to
Yeah.
see the positive in everything in the world.
That's a dangerous combination. Now, you're going to make people do things, positive things, and then whether they want to or not. That shows leadership by doing, and people are going to want to follow your lead just because of the effort that you're putting into it. Have you kind of found that to be true?
Yes, I think I have.
Hmm.
I think I have, yeah.
Yeah, that's a real positive contribution to make Um, and you might not get all the recognition you deserve, but I'll recognize you for it. Um, and I'll take my hat off to you for all of that. The uh, how much how much of Mana Online is you, and is do you put on a bit of a character when you're Mana?
No, I do not. Mana and Mana is me. I am Mana.
Right.
It's all me. It's all based on me.
Mhm.
Everything is me.
That's a T-shirt. You could put "Everything is me" on a T-shirt and sell it.
That's a really good idea. I might do that. I might take you up on that.
Put your logo, Mana Moon. Everything is me.
That's a good idea.
I
I
won't
might
even.
write that down if that's okay.
You go ahead. I'm not going to take any commissions for it or anything. You could. I just want to see it because I think that would be really cool. Um, but it's the truth. I mean, there's so many things you're able to do here, and the gaming and bringing in the audience. Um, having that ability and being able to follow through with it has got to be so fulfilling.
It is very fulfilling. Just to make a difference is just it makes me happy.
Mm.
Seeing other people happy makes me happy.
Mm. Yeah, and I can see why it would happen very quickly. It's the positive vibe that you give off, plus that incredible voice of yours, and what you're able to do as a talented person really adds up to something that people need to be following. And we are going to have all the links, by the way, in the description for the video, in when we're finished here. But we got a lot more questions for Mana Moon yet, and we still got a song coming up, so stay tuned. That's coming up a little bit later. Um, Actually, let's get to that right now. Let's talk about that because you write your own stuff. Um, you're not just doing covers and that sort of thing, which is great on its own, but you're starting from the source. How tough is it for you to write a song and put it together in your mind?
It's pretty easy. I just kind of write what comes to my mind, and
Mm.
sometimes I don't even write anything. I just kind of open the program, and I just click record, and I just start like hearing the beat, and I just start freestyling.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just like it's I'm so glad to be able to interview people who are actually talented as opposed to me. It's like I'm just going to give you the microphone and walk out.
You're also talented.
I'm
Everyone is talented.
no, well, it's amazing to hear that you have that ability to do that, and it just comes natural to you.
I think it does. I would say it does,
Yeah.
definitely.
Wow, that's really something else. Now, tell me about this song we're going to be playing, with the wonderful title, "Bitch." So, tell me
Oh, yes.
how did this come about?
This song, it was one of the ones I made when I was improvising. I found this beat and I was like, let me just try something for fun. I didn't even plan to upload or anything, but I had so many people tell me, upload it. It's so good. It's like banging. Oh my God. You know?
Yeah,
Um, so it's just like it's a rap song kind of.
yeah,
I would say definitely.
yeah,
It's my first ever rap I kind of did,
yeah,
and I was like, I can't rap. I can't rap at all. No way, no way. I
yeah.
suck at that. But now I'm looking into learning and doing way more rapping for my stuff, my community and everything.
Here's that song. And just before we get started, just a reminder that this is a graphic rap. So, folks, don't be surprised by what you hear. We're going to keep going here in Eric Loy interviews.
Take my fucking money, bitch. Go hard, go deep, go down on me. Suck my dick, suck my clit. Don't forget the tits. Hope you're gonna go to another fucking dinosaur. Bitch, you're fucking here, there. Baby, going down the fucking hill, yeah, bitch. Trying so hard, you're a poor, you're a bitch. You're a fucking idiotic bitch, yeah.
Shut up and take my money.
there you hear it. Um, Bitch by Mana Moon. When you were done with this, recording it, and first of all, was it one take?
No, it's not one take. It's never one take.
Yeah.
It's like maybe it was one take. I don't remember actually if this one was one take or not, but most of the times it's not one take.
Mm,
It's multiple takes.
yeah.
But with Bitch, I was just kind of freestyling.
When you heard it back, did you realize that it was going to be one of your favorites?
No, I in the start I didn't until a while later when all my friends started saying that it was really good and it was the best one I made, and I was like, I don't know. And then a few months later, I think I was like, yeah, that's my favorite, definitely compared to the other ones, because the quality of it, it's just I don't know, I like it way more. The other ones could be a little off tone, off key in my opinion, but that's because I want it to be perfect.
You got that. You got that artiste thing where artists are never really quite done with what they're doing.
Oh
There's
yes.
going back and I could tweak that fingernail a little bit. I can I can move.
It's also because I'm completely new to FL's like studio that I use, and
Mhm.
it's really hard to use FL Studio.
Mm,
So I am self-taught in it, using that program
yeah.
to do singing and music in. It's really hard to use it.
Well, once you get it mastered though, and I think that a lot of times it's better to go in and futz around with it yourself until you come up with how you want to use a program, because then it becomes a little bit more personal. And maybe you find a shortcut that other people aren't able to use, aren't able to find out. But it becomes it's what's better? You embrace it more if you find out yourself. Do you find that to be the case with you? That you will go into something and learn it yourself, and it becomes easier for you that way?
It does become easier after learning it,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes time. It takes time to learn things.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't learn to like sing and do music on like something. Also, a new drawing program example that's not something I learn right away. It takes so much time. I'm like, I don't even know what all these tools do.
But once you do find them and you get to use them, it's like, whoa, it's like a whole new world opens up. And
Exactly.
yeah. So, are you got more songs in the queue, and are we going to hear all of these when the concert eventually shows up?
I have more songs. For the concert, I am planning to have around
Mm.
an hour concert with like full of like I'm planning about around to publish around 6 to 10 songs.
Mm. Excellent, excellent. I do envy you the ability to do this. It's it's not only just having the creativity to do it, but the want to do it and the energy to do it. And it sounds like you have that in Aces all the way around. Um, and we get a chance to find out what you're all about, and that's the great thing, is that we get to hear your talents. And if it wasn't for this particular medium, we wouldn't get that chance. Do you ever think about what you'd be doing with these talents if you didn't have this medium?
I don't know. I don't know what I would be doing with these talents.
Mm,
Cause I can't imagine me somewhere else than where I am right now.
yeah, yeah. It just fit you like a glove from the start. It sounds like.
I feel like everything is just a part of me, and without these things, I just wouldn't be me, maybe.
That's really cool. It's great to hear that, and that this is just fulfilling for you and enjoyable as it is, and it really does show through in talking with you and hearing you talk about it. Um, do you take commissions for your art?
I do, yes. I have a vegan.
Okay. Well, we'll have all the links we can. Then and there's plenty of links because Mana Moon is everywhere.
Indeed, I am.
So you'll be able to. So what type of art will you do for somebody?
It could be chibi art. It could be like normal kind of anime style, like headshot, full body. I also do not safe for work art. I can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done much of it, but I know how to.
Mm-hmm.
And I could do like VTube models, and I'm learning how to do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also learning how to do rigging,
Mm-hmm.
and I could do so much. I probably don't even know how to announce it. Oh, I can do Minecraft skins as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, folks are going to be wanting those. Are you going to, when your new model eventually shows up, are you doing it yourself?
I am working right now on 3 different models for me slowly, but I'm planning to do my next model by myself. I'm also planning to save up for a model from one of my favorite artists and riggers. I have a lot though.
Yeah.
A lot of people I really admire because I love artists so much.
Oh, I just imagine that smile on your face when you say that stuff. It's so endearing. It really is, and it just makes someone want to keep finding out more about you and have you around. Your personality really fits this so well, and of course your talents do. Um, I suspect we're going to be finding out a lot more about your talents very soon. You're going to find something else you're going to be interested in.
I probably am. I like to try new things and I like to experiment,
Yeah,
Like trying new things is something I'm always open to do.
yeah.
New food or a new hobby or something new like that. I like to bring that to the stream as well, of course. Doing new things. I would really like to do cooking streams in the future when I have a better kitchen to work in.
Yeah, yeah. For me, cooking streams would be putting it in the microwave.
That
Unfortunately,
works too. I do that sometimes too, but don't tell anybody. Shh.
putting the hot dog in the microwave. This is how you do it. That's breakfast. I was a bachelor for a
For
long
me,
time.
for me, it's mostly ramen. I love instant ramen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, there's plenty of that too because I was in radio and that was all we could afford. We go for that very quickly. Um, I don't see anything but more success for you in the future because you have everything. The total package is there for you. You have the talent, the ability, the want to, um, a extremely wonderful personality, and you're just so much fun to talk to. I can't imagine you going any further than going anywhere else but up from here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope that we're able to follow it, and we will hear soon about this concert that you've got bubbling around in your head, and we're going to hear about that soon. When you get that all set up, please let us know so we can do a preview together for that. Okay?
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, because we gotta hype it up as much as possible, and folks, you got to check out see what Mana Moon's got going on, because they are, as you've heard, they're like a Swiss Army knife of a person. So many things they could do do well, and if you're not entertained by something that Mana's got going on, then you're a grump. That's all I can tell you. It really is a fascinating and wonderful to be able to talk with you. Thank you so much for coming on.
It's been my pleasure. It was great. I loved it.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.